The NBA draft has just come to a close, and I think we can all say that there was one clear winner in this entire draft. No, I'm not talking about Victor Wembanyama, who clearly went first overall. I mean, he was bound to go there since the Spurs won the lottery like a month ago. And who doesn't love Wembanyama? I mean, he is a generational talent with more hype than LeBron James going into the NBA. So yes, that man is going to be a superstar. Probably will be. Is a 7'5" guy that's unstoppable. But that's not what this video is about. And it's not about Brandon Miller, who went second overall to the Charlotte Hornets in a move that only Michael Jordan would make, because no man in their right mind would choose Brandon Miller over Scoot Henderson. But that's exactly what happened with Charlotte. Fortunately though, for the Blazers, who were sitting at third overall, they ended up scooping up Scoot Henderson, who is a fantastic pickup. Sure, he doesn't really fit the team, but he is super talented, which is why I say it's such a good pickup for them. And yes, he will be playing alongside Damian Lillard as of now. I'm pretty sure by the time the season starts though, one of those two guys is going to be off the team. I don't know who, but I do know one of them won't be there anymore. But all those three guys are not who this video is about. This video is about the team who drafted the best in the NBA draft. There was one clear winner, like I said at the beginning of this video, and I believe it came in the 4th pick when the Houston Rockets drafted Amen Thompson. Yes, one of the Thompson twins, who actually they ended up going 4th and 5th, which is very impressive for a twin duo. I'm sure the Morris twins, they were both drafted in the 1st round, but not this high. Not this high, I can tell you that for sure. Anyway, Amen Thompson is drafted with the 4th overall pick, which was expected. You know, he was, I would say, a top 5 prospect going into the draft. And his only real, flaw in his game was surrounded around his jump shot. Because he is an all-around type of talent who's good at nearly everything except shooting. Yes, his jump shot is nasty. He's not the best shooter. Also, this twin in particular, Amen, he is, he's pretty lackluster on defense. But other than that, he has really good qualities. His athleticism is amazing. His passing is off the charts. He's got an IQ, a basketball IQ that's extremely high. So as long as he can form a jump shot, which I'm sure he can do with, actually I don't know. Is Jalen Green really going to teach him how to shoot? Okay, maybe the Rockets aren't the best place for him to go, but they are going to need him because they are up and coming and rebuilding. And speaking of the Rockets, hell, if James Harden goes there in the offseason, there's a man that can teach Amen Thompson how to shoot. Hell, if he's got a mentor like James Harden, Amen Thompson will be a star. But it's not just drafting Amen that made the Rockets the winner in this draft. No, the reason they're the winner is because of what they did with the 20th overall pick. Yes, with the 20th overall pick, the Houston Rockets were able to select Cam Whitmore. Now, you might not know who Cam Whitmore is, or maybe you do, because this man was trending after he fell, and he fell far in the draft. They were calling him the Will Levis of the NBA. Now, why is that? Well, as of now, no one really knows why Cam Whitmore fell. Now, keep in mind, this guy was projected a top 10 pick, maybe even 7 or 8. People had him going really high, like the Pacers or the Wizards. That's where he was projected to land. But no, he falls all the way to 20th. Like I said, no one really knows why he fell, but there were rumors and mumblings that there's maybe a physical that he didn't pass, so he's not completely healthy. So there was question marks there. But there was also question marks brought up by Adrian Wojnarowski, who reported that Cam Whitmore did not test well one-on-one with the teams that he was interviewing with. So his interviews didn't really go well with a few teams. Might have made them look the other way when it came to draft night. So apparently these one-on-one workouts and these interviews that the players have with the teams really matter, because it somehow caused Cam Whitmore to fall from a top 10 pick to the 20th overall pick. This guy, coming out of college, hell, this man's a superstar with all the talent in the world. Possible top 5 talent is what I was hearing. So the fact that the Rockets were able to get him with the 20th overall pick blows my mind. And, the addition of Amen Thompson with the 4th pick is the reason that I believe that out of all the teams, the Rockets were the real winners. Because, like I said, Wembanyama to the Spurs was expected. And maybe Wembanyama's nice. He probably will be. But if Amen Thompson and Cam Whitmore can turn into something with the Rockets, oh my god. I mean, Cam Whitmore, I'm sure he's a forward. Amen Thompson's a guard. They're also going to have Jalen Green. So you're looking at Kevin Porter Jr., Alperen Sengun. There's a starting five for you right there with pure young talent that is bound to develop. And that's without James Harden even signing there yet. I think the Rockets have a bright future. I don't think they're done building. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying they're going to contend for a title next season. Obviously, that's not going to happen. But this team has a real chance to maybe fight for a playoff spot. And that's all you're hoping for after you win, what, like 20-something games the year previously. They've been in full rebuild mode since the moment that Harden left them. And, you know, with the draft picks that they've gotten, I mean, Jabari Smith, oh my god, I forgot about Jabari Smith. I forgot to mention him. Yes, these guys have a ton of talent. Okay, maybe Cam Whitmore doesn't start. Clearly not. I mean, Jabari Smith and Kevin Porter are probably starting. But Jabari Smith, like I was saying, with the 3rd overall pick, and then Jalen Green with the 2nd overall pick. These guys have been drafting high for quite a while. So hopefully all these high draft picks accumulate to a homegrown, built-up team. And hopefully they get good fast. Because according to the new CBA agreement and the new laws passed by the NBA, it's really hard to pay 3 players the supermax on one team, and that was basically made to break up that Golden State Warriors dynasty. Let's be real, they were just trying to break up the Golden State Warriors. That's all that deal was doing. That's all that law was doing. But yes, if these homegrown talents are going to get good, and as good as I imagine they are going to get, they're going to want their money in 3 to 5 years, and this is their window. I'd say not this season, but the next 2 seasons following this one is when the Houston Rockets need to blossom and they need to blow up fast. Because like I said, I think that they're going to hit on most of, if not all of the guys they drafted. And, you know, maybe they add a veteran presence like Harden, who they can afford to pay right now, while all the salaries for the young guys are pretty low. I say this is the best time to make a run. Now, playoff run. This coming year, I'm thinking first round exits, which is very good for where they've been. A first round exit gives a lot of these guys the playoff experience that they've been missing. They haven't really played in any important games in their career. Hell, most of the games they've played in their career haven't really mattered because they're out of contention, 2 months before the season even ends? They're out of the playoff race, so now that they're going to be getting better, they're going to be playing games that actually matter, and we'll see how they perform under that kind of pressure. Plus, I'm pretty sure, don't mistake me if I'm wrong, but Ime Udoka is the new head coach of the Rockets, so that'll be exciting. Who really knows how he's going to coach those young guys? It's going to be interesting to watch. I am thrilled to see this Houston Rockets organization flourishing because I was a big fan of them. Not saying that they're my favorite team, but I was a big fan of them during the, I want to say, Chris Paul, James Harden era. I really thought they could have done something. They were super talented. And unfortunately, they ran into the Kevin Durant Warriors team, who were basically unstoppable. Let's be real. They were super unstoppable. But all I'm saying is that James Harden Chris Paul team really could have made something happen. Maybe they beat the Cavs and LeBron in the finals. That's how good they were. But we'll never know because Kevin Durant stole that from us. Yes, he did. But that's all I wanted to say about this video. Just a quick little draft video I wanted to put out because there weren't really that many trades, that many big trades on draft night like I thought there were going to be. So, yeah, this was fun to make. Catch y'all later. Much love. Deuces.